Hello guys, what's up? So, at first I'm gonna show you my most recent PRs that are actually not that recent. And yeah, so just here we go. The first one is my deadlift PR. And it's 250 kilos times 6 reps. And that PR is really weird one because actually before that PR, the last time I actually went really heavy was in the end of 2017. That's actually my 1 rep max, which is 270 kilos, but we all know that by pulling 250 times 6, 270 kilos is not my max anymore. So yeah, before that, for over 6 months, I haven't been lifting anything even near 220 kilos, let alone 250. So my deadlift was always been that way, and that's actually why I don't really like deadlift. It's the hardest lift for me actually, and I progressed most easily on it. I don't really have to do much for it. I just do maybe 2 or 3 sets per week, and that's pretty much it. I'm mostly doing higher reps, from 6 to 10 reps most of the time on deadlift, and that's pretty much it. So, kind of weird PR, but yeah, it was a PR. And all of these PRs are there because I wanted to go on the competition in the March in this year, and I was not able to because I fucked up my shoulder a little bit. So I strained or sprained or I don't know what. My AC joint hurts. I know what it is. This is this little bone here, and yeah, kind of sucks. Still hurts. In the beginning of summer, I couldn't even really lift 40 kilos for 10 reps was like excruciatingly painful, and now I'm just slowly getting back to my real numbers, so that's pretty good. I was trying still to push flat bench. I was pushing flat bench, and I was just only aggravating my AC joint, and I just now gave up and I just switched to incline bench and just said fuck it until it heals. Maybe I'm gonna just do sometimes. I just want to feel, flat bench, just so that I don't lose completely my technique. But yeah, so also from that period, from the beginning of this year, all of these PRs are from the beginning of this year because I wanted to go on the competition and I was just kind of pushing numbers a little bit more than I used to, and which was 140 kilos times 4 reps. And my spotter actually kind of touched the weight on my last rep, but I know how much I can push bench, and that rep I know I had it, but if you don't want to count it, you don't have to. It's 140 kilos times 3 reps. I don't really care, but you should know that my best numbers with 140 kilos were around 8 months or 6 months before that, and it was basically 1.5 rep. I did 1 rep and another rep, my butt came off the bench like pretty hard. So that's really good progress for bench, and actually I'm pretty confident that's why my shoulder gave out, because my bench started to skyrocket when I started doing it 3 times per week, pretty heavy. So every day I did 1 single with 140 kilos, and so basically I lifted 140 kilos 3 times per week, which I never did. And yeah, I knew it was a risk. I knew that my shoulder AC joint was kind of bothering me before, but this time, I like completely wrecked it. Not completely, it's okay, but I'm out of benching for now. So the next PR is with on the squat, and this PR is it's a PR, but it was like also as I said, I never go near failure or to failure. I don't even think it's possible to go to failure when you're squatting, but I never go above RPE 8. That's like max for me. I don't even want to risk it. I injured my knees, my hips so many times. Not injured, I didn't actually do nothing physically to them, but I had periods of time when I was out because of my knees, because of my left IT band, because of my right hip, left hip. So I was just like, nah, I'm not doing it. That's also the reason why I'm not dive bombing, like going super ass to grass squats, which I did, and surprisingly, which is much easier for me even now. But when I did that, I always had knee problems. I always had knee problems because it was just too deep. I was just like blasting off my calves, you know. So yeah, this is 100. This was 180 kilos time 8 reps, which is pretty good for me. My previous PR was 180 kilos times 6 reps. I don't know. That was probably around RP 7, 7.5. I could do 10 reps for sure, but 10 over 10, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, and I'm gonna do daily audio tracks with tips from now on. So daily audio tracks and tips about everything. I'm probably gonna start with bench and then progress from that moment on to everything. I'm gonna talk about gaining mass, I'm gonna talk about gaining strength, I'm gonna talk specifically about what should taller guys do. I'm gonna talk about technique. Technique is one thing that us taller guys have to really be aware of because of because of reasons that I'm gonna talk about in the audios. So yeah, there is a lot to talk about. I wanted to do just one video for bench, and I'm probably gonna do one video for bench for tall guys, but there is so much information that I don't know how to condense it in one video, and I probably should, but I don't want to. My previous video is really outdated, from 2016. People are still commenting and telling me about this video, but that video is from 2016, and not did I only learn so much from then, but that what I was telling in the video in 2016, that was working for me at that time, because I also had my left shoulder issues, and doing closer grip and focusing on triceps really helped me, and my triceps grew from that period, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, but I think it's a pretty good video. I think a lot of guys should like watch it, but of course everything is gonna be out updated. I know a lot of stuff now, more in depth. I have been through a lot of injuries since then also, which is so funny. And yeah, so a lot of good stuff is coming, guys, and I see you in the next video or audio, maybe even today. So peace, guys, stay tuned and subscribe, please. It really helps me a lot. And yeah, peace.